Hallam FM.
And my name's Mark Meadowcroft. Hello, Walter. What can I do for you?
Good evening, Mark. How you doing?
Yep.
And what it is, I've got my own television station. Now, I live in a row of 8 cottages in the city, and my television station broadcasts to this row of houses. Now, I know full well that what I'm doing is illegal.
The Wireless Telegraphy Act, I should think, yes.
Would you condone that rather than me going around getting my message across in being a powerful position by graffitiing on the streets, or by going around, you know, in gang fights? What would you rather me do? Have my own TV station or go around graffitiing?
Possibly, instead of having your own TV station, you could set yourself up as a contributor to other TV stations, because when you talk about TV stations now, increasingly what you're talking about are publishers.
Right.
Of which there are plenty around.
The thing is, I'm only 17.
Plenty in this area.
That's right, yeah. But how
and
do
you ought to be knocking on their door.
When I was a kid, I had led a very sort of lonely life, because I was brought up under a single-parent environment. I used to play on the riverbank. My mum used to come with me and used to build dens on the riverbank. Sometimes when I run, I visit places where my mum used to hang out, you know. Used to eat berries that she used to pick out the woods, and I used to think it was really exciting that she knew what berries to eat. She used to collect some fruit from the forest, and she'd come back and make a wine. DBC 8 TV started about a year and a half ago now, because I really wanted to sort of pretend I was on TV and make little programmes. I learned that I can connect my camera up and actually broadcast live to the TV downstairs. So during the breaks, I used to press the button, come on, and we made my first jingle, and it was DBC written on a piece of paper in a felt tip. And I just thought the name straight away, Donbank Cottage. And we were on Channel 8, DBC 8 TV, that is going to be it. And then next door, neighbours came round, and we had coffee once. And I showed them some of the programmes that we'd made, and they said, you know, it's so funny watching my mum do these crazy things, and they'd love to be a part of it. And so the next week, I went to a car boot sale and bought a video sender transmitter for £10, tuned their TV in, and then you know, that was the birth of DBC 8 TV. Sometimes when we sat watching TV, or sat at the bottom of the garden, me and mum will sit up and dream, and make programme ideas, and then the panning out of the shows happens like on a Saturday morning.
Get on.
No, we're both, seriously mum, we'll both start off, you know, hello, I'm Walter Collins. Hello, I'm Walter Collins.
And I'm Anne Collins.
Welcome to DBC 8 TV, right? So we've got the introduction. I know. No, you could be an American that's got all the craze in sweeping America now, this wacky American crazes, to go with the colour of the leaves, the colour of the season, to make your face colour of the season. You know, and back in my home country, we have to dye our faces brown to match the leaves because, you know, it's all the latest rage. It's like being in touch with nature and stuff, you know. Oh. Can you try that and go?
Can't talk American.
Just try and go.
Well, no, I can't.
No, you can, because you can, you know you can.
Look, why don't you get dressed up as something and do that? Because you're good at that. I can introduce it and you'll be the person getting your job done.
No, because they see me as being the sane presenter and the programme controller of DBC 8, and you're the fantastic, amazing actress that you are.
Yes, but I'm no good at foreign languages.
No, well, that's the whole part of the fun. They like to see, you know, they told us they like to see you acting daft.
Well, that's just it. You have to pin your face at the core of the trees. Does it sound American? Or just have to talk. Talk in that way, because what does it sound like?
Don't dare to say. You sound like you're demented.
I decided really that I'd like a video cam. Well, it was Walter's idea. It's always Walter's idea. It was, you know, such a colossal amount of money to me. It was about £600, and it seemed like a nightmare having to pay it off all the time. And we didn't go away on holiday that year, so that we could get it paid off. But we really have used it.
Get up at 7 in the morning. Go jogging and taking out a course to get to college. I'm at college all day, then I work in my restaurant until sometimes midnight at night. I don't get as much time as I'd like to put into DBC TV.
Inform you of some themed nights we have. Like, you know, during December, okay, it's like the Christmas period and stuff. Every Friday night here at the diner.
Look, you can just pick it up here. Look, for a start. The picture's all fuzzy.
You can hear it.
Do you know, if this doesn't work, I'm going to build a WAP satellite. I'm going to WAP and build a satellite to get us to broadcast across the road. This was so angry that just one piddling little frequency that doesn't even get here is illegal. It really makes...
In theory, I should be able to link this up to my transmitter using this copper wire and bounce and concentrate my signals to get to the aerials across the road.
This is a new era in DBC8 transmitting a WAP satellite.
Hey, quick now! Quick! That's right, we're making the programme about the speed limit for our TV station that we're on this row of houses. Yeah,
that's right. So I try and enjoy it, have a drink and things like that, you know.
How many times do you cross the road then?
Because sometimes you dash across and sometimes I nearly fall off.
If you can't get a crossing, would you just like the traffic to be going slower?
We'll be in touch about tuning you in. Yeah? Yeah, excellent. Thanks very much. Cheers, thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, thanks very much, you too. Cheers. You think that went alright then? Yeah? Look at the rainbow, look, it's gorgeous.
I'm just editing now. You say edit suite, as it was, and record all my stuff on high 8, which is on my camcorder. I need to transfer it through and make my program and things from my camcorder. These wires are linked up to my mixing desk here, which I'll put those faders up there to control the sound levels, and I've got my transmitter here which needs to be switched off and make sure things are unplugged. Otherwise I don't want people to watch what I'm editing, so make sure the transmitter's off. So I need to get my tape ready on my video player here, put it into record mode and stand by to play this. And if I play that, I should get a black screen and take that off pause. Now that should mean sounds running through. There we go.
We're just off to the unit now to get some interviews.
Oh look, here we go, Michelle. You ready?
As far as DBC8 is concerned, you know, I wonder how he can develop, how he can sort of grow, because it is interesting. I mean, it's got the enthusiasm, and you know, obviously we see our house, our surrounding area, the river. You know, and you're sort of picking things out. You think, oh, that's great, which obviously you don't see on national television, or even Calendar, you know, which is sort of northern.
broadcasting to your community. This is DBC8 television.
Having my own TV channel as a national TV channel is my dream, but I think I won't want to run an empire of TV stations, because I believe if I had my own TV channel, it would be 98% dedicated to access, to people having the access for their own things that they want to see on the channel. Not, I want people to make programmes, have their ideas, put their input into the show, and see everyday people on the TV, all walks of life on WALTERVISION TV.
We've seen it develop, seen him get a little bit more polished, and as I say, the main thing is that it's things that involve us. That's what we find of interest.
Walter will do these pretend shows and all the neighbours are involved in it. You're socialising together and it's nice.
Can Anne Collins to Studio 1, please? Anne to Studio 1. Mom, can you come up now, please? Ready to start rehearsals? 22. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello, I'm Walter Collins.
And I'm Anne Collins. We've got a great show planned for you
No,
tonight.
you're too false.
Well, that's why you see you put me off straight away.
Why?
Because you criticise.
I'm not criticising. You need to be more relaxed. You like this when we're really going in. We get it perfect during rehearsal, and as soon as we go on, Anne, tell us what we've got coming up on the show today.
Well, we've got the usual visit from Donna from the Manor, and a young man or woman, it's hard to tell which, who with the latest craze from America.
Dressing up as trees, I believe, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
And also, if you'd like to give any of these characters a call, the number is 234 502. So, Anne, tell us what you've been doing with yourself over over the weekend.
Well, it's been pretty hectic, really. We've had a camera crew here all weekend.
Yeah, now, to those of you who don't know what's going on, we've had a documentary crew in making a 12-minute documentary about DBC8, about you, about me and us, and I'll be chatting to the director, Siobhan, about this later on the show. But let's look at the menu. Let's see what's coming up on DBC8 on the 20... What date is it? On the
27th.
Thank you. On the 27th of October.
I think you'll speak too quickly.
I know, it's because I'm trying to get loads through. Right, do you want to go? Because we need to rehearse Donna from the Manor like mad, because you don't know.
I don't know what we're going to do.
So what have you got in mind? Yeah, welcome back to the show. I was wondering for all in those adverts, and I'm joined in the studio by Donna from the Manor. Donna, how you doing?
I'm not doing at all. I'm flipping fed up.
Why, what's up with you now?
In some ways it serves as a stress reliever for me. You can shout and bawl and let go without causing any harm, because I've always liked acting daft and that sort of thing, and I can really sort of go to town with DBC8 and pretend I'm this person and pretend I'm that person, and we all have a good laugh. And Walter's so interested in it. I'm glad that I can share. We've got something to share like that. And everybody seems to enjoy it.
Welcome back to the show. Now we're joined in the studio by tree dweller Tracy. Thank you.
Tree lover, babe.
Obviously, as one from Mum, I don't think we'll be able to do DBC8. But DBC8 is just a way for me to practice and exercise my passion for media, and also, to a certain extent, have some control over what's seen, but in a nice way to promote the feel-good factor of your street that you live in, our community, Good
evening, I'll have a salad at dinner. Hello, Piccadilly. Hello, Beth and Roger. And hello, anybody else who's picking us up here on the DBC8 land.
I think every little community should have one. It's fantastic, it's brilliant, it brightens up your winter nights. In the living style that we have these days, everybody's so busy, it's a way of communicating. It helped me to get to know the neighbours. and it was very interesting to look back at what we've done. Very funny, very, very funny.
We'll see you next week at 8 o'clock. This is DBC 8 saying goodbye. Bye, everybody. Bye. That's it for another week. DBC 8 finished. Last jingle. Oh. Before I go to university, I'm going to storm every TV station in the country with tapes of DBC8, and hopefully that's how I'm going to get my foot in the door and be on television for real.